my first day, I was told I needn't start at the correct time, come half an hour later. So I arrived, and Mr. Bland, who was a very polite, very civilised, stood up when I came into the room and said, "I will take you round to the departments to introduce you to the other directors, the editorial department, the publicity." And as he walked across the room, the door opened and in came Berthold Wolpe and swept me away and said, "I will show her." Berthold Wolpe was a designer taken on by Faber's many, many years ago. He's a royal designer for industry, designer of Albertus and many other typefaces. Oh, he was a character. He really was a character, and he he worked on it pretty hard. He was a very professional character. He'd come in, sort of hair. He had a bald head, so there was this hair that was brushed right across the bald head. But then, when it was windy, it would hang down here. Well, I think probably his best work possibly had been done before I got there. I think he was beginning to find it, rather a chore, actually. When Berthold retired or wasn't there full time, I commissioned an enormous amount of jackets to outside designers, and so there was a tremendous flow of difference. And so maybe the image of the Faber jacket, maybe it suffered, I don't know, but it was more varied. I know the National Book League each year had a selection of the best printed books, the best design books and the best jackets, and I think one year I had 6 jackets were chosen as the best. Berthold had 4, and he was like a bear with a sore head. He found it very difficult to accept me, but after a time we became friends, colleagues, and always forgiven, but it took a long time. So it was all right, but I can see from his point of view it was a threat. And eventually, of course, we became the best of friends.